Yeah, no, you're wrong. I've seen load of Masters teams with older guys than those two. But actually, normal teams, no, nobody's as old as those two as an halfback pairing. No, they are. They still. I know them personally. I know I've played alongside both of them when I was playing myself. But yeah, they are. They're good guys and they train well. You know, they keep themselves in good shape. They're not just guys that we wheel out in the Zimmer frames for a game day. You know, they train hard as well, and they're a good influence on those around them. When you look out before you start in fields, the two guys either running round or kicking balls over posts. So those two. So they're such a good influence, and they make my job a bit easier, really. When you're bringing in younger lads, unproven guys, they can just look straight over at those two. Be dead easy for them to just clock in, clock out, pick the money up and go, but that's not what they're like. You know, that's why they're still going, because they look after themselves. They still go hard in training, and they're really good for what we're about. And obviously, I know they can't go on forever, but before lockdown, there weren't many halfback pairings that were doing as well as them, and well, it remains to be seen whether that enforced time off will be a help or hindrance to them. But going off pre-season, they're both in good condition. Both look good when you do the opposed stuff, so I've no reason to think they'll be any worse than last year. They're not getting any younger, obviously, so that never helps. But yeah, listen, they're both good guys to have around, and they set a good example for the younger guys and everybody. So at the moment, they're such a good influence for us. Yeah, reason on squad number bit is we had to save money on kit. So because we lost the 9, we can then scrub his name off and put Butterworth's on it. No, we obviously look, Dom Speakman went. Dom Speakman's a really good player, and he was really good for us. But just through COVID and his gym opening and closing and people leaving on him and stuff, he had to just concentrate on that. He couldn't commit to doing pre-season and playing a full season. So we had to act on that one. Such a vital position for you. So when I started looking around and inquiring, I noticed that he weren't getting a look in at Huddersfield. I wasn't quite sure why. So once I inquired, I worked out he didn't quite fit in the plans, and then we moved and acted on it. And he's in a similar mould to Dom. He's not just a guy that'll you won't notice, where he just makes 50 tackles a game, passes the ball on. He likes to try things and do things. And I think Finney especially would be good for him. Sort of picking and choosing when you play some of the plays that you might do rather than just doing them all the time. Maybe that's where he's fallen short a little bit. He's maybe trying too hard when he gets the opportunities. But just as he's kept training week after week, he's got better. He's been a bit more selective on when he plays and when he runs and stuff like that. But he's certainly got something about him, that's for sure. He's already got a good highlights reel because he tries quite a lot. But he's got some really good skill, like his passing, kick out of dummy half, and he's got a knack of scoring and creating stuff. So we've got another 9, Sam Day, who likes to score. Really good runner. I think those two will complement each other well. I think Reese is... the thing I like about Reese is it's not just he's played 1 or 2 Super League and that's it, and he's just an academy guy. He's played at Batley before, and he's already played at this level and shown he can do it. And I think I like that part of it, rather than just getting an academy lad who you're never quite sure what they're going to be like against blokes. Reese has already proven he can do it. Nonsense. What an absolute nonsense of a rule that is. No, I don't think we'll see it. I don't think you'll see many of them. I mean, if you get to the point where you've been stuck in your 20 on tackle 5, you obviously get someone's kicking out of the 20 and it might randomly go in, but it takes some balls for someone to do it, sort of tackle 1 or 2, wouldn't it? Because generally after that you're out of your 20. So you'd have to be a really early tackle count kick to do it, and then nail it to the opposition's 40. So the only time I think you could possibly see it is later in a game when someone's chasing it. But even then, I think you might see one of them all season. So what the point in that rule is, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, we didn't want that one really. If you're looking at the draws, you didn't want London, West Wales, or any Cumbrian ones. You just didn't want the trip up on the bus with your face masks on, all spread out. But that's what we've got. Someone told me the last 15 years they've drawn Whitehaven away something like 8 or 9 times, so it were probably to be expected anyway. Obviously, we went there on a cold, wet Wednesday night and we did a job. So we're hoping that on a lovely, warm, breezy Sunday afternoon we can do the same.